right, now, so the Royals are taking on the Dublin Irish. We know Dublin well. We partied with them last week, and they knocked off the Northeast Raiders in a very big matchup. And they have a lot to celebrate in Dublin these days. They're undefeated, and someone there had a special milestone they've achieved. And who better to tell us that story than Cecily Stout, and she joins us now.
Frank, over here at Ed DeVore, we are just getting things started. Northeast and Central are here for a Bibb County showdown. The Raiders coming off that tough loss you were mentioning to Dublin, but that win for the Fighting Irish marked a huge milestone for that program.
He was not going to tell anybody. I mean, we all knew around it. I mean, but he's just never going to make a big deal about himself. He's always trying to move on to the next one.
With their 17-7 win over Northeast, head coach Roger Holmes has 200 wins with the Fighting Irish.
It was obviously one of those goals, I guess, that people said. I'm a goal-oriented type person.
A goal that not many have reached. According to the Georgia high school football history, only 77 coaches have 200 or more wins in their career. Holmes is in his 23rd season at Dublin, but he says things could have been different.
There's been a couple of opportunities maybe to have left Dublin, but as it worked out, I was able to stay here, and it's been just a tremendous town to raise my family.
Dublin City Schools Superintendent Fred Williams was on the football staff in Holmes' first season.
I remember when he first came to town and I met his mother, and she said, "Coach, take care of my boy." And so her boy has been taking care of this community ever since.
Williams says he and Coach Holmes are still stuck together.
I said he can't leave unless I leave, and I can't leave unless he leaves.
Got it, so you guys are a package deal.
We're a package deal.
Dublin assistant coach Joel Ingram says Coach Holmes has a big impact on his coaches just as much as his players. Ingram was the head coach at Washington County, but decided to take an assistant role under Holmes.
Going to be an assistant somewhere for somebody the caliber of Coach Holmes and growing was more important to me than going somewhere and just taking any head coaching job. I don't regret that one bit. I think I've done nothing but grow.
Williams says Coach Holmes is without a doubt a Dublin legend. During his time, Holmes brought back multiple state titles and sent players to play at the collegiate level and even some in the pros. But he says he doesn't hang up pictures or have his achievements on the wall for good reason.
If you're looking where you've been, you can't focus on where you're trying to go. I'll retire one day before long, and when I do, we'll put all that stuff up on a wall somewhere and we'll be able to look back.
Now, Coach Holmes has hit 200 before. With his wins from his time up in Tennessee, he sits at 273 wins overall. Over his career, he says his players have taught him patience, and he credits all of their success down in Dublin to consistency. And they'll be looking to do that tonight against Bleckley. We'll see how that one goes, as well as this one here with Central and Northeast. They're just getting things started. Later tonight for Football Friday Night, live at Ed DeVore Sports Complex, Cecily Stout, 13 WMEZ Sports.
Oh, another great story. Thank you very much, Cecily. Gotta love Coach Holmes, as Ben said, best mustache in the business.